Talking about money can be a touchy topic for couples. How much to save, how much to spend. But there are steps that you can take to reduce those arguments. News Channel 5's Mike Trim has some tips to avoid the top 5 financial mistakes that couples make.
Money fights. They're considered the #1 reason for divorces. Two people with two different visions of how money should be spent can cause plenty of problems. Just listen to financial expert Sherry Olafson.
We're coming as adults to our relationship about money with the baggage that we learned as children from our mother and our father. So when you're talking about a couple, you're multiplying that times 2, and it can get pretty complicated.
Olafson helped us create the top 5 ways couples can avoid financial mistakes, starting with #1, dealing with debt.
Debt is like a disease, and you're dealing with a patient. You're dealing with something that's going to be life-changing if you don't know exactly how you're going to resolve it.
SmartMoney.com ranked this as the #1 reason couples argue. In most cases, one person has more debt than the other, and your significant other's debt can affect things you buy, like a house or a car. Olafson suggests work as a team, pay down your debt together. #2, merging finances. Only 14% of married couples do not have a joint bank account. That's according to Smart Money, and its experts recommend merging a little bit at a time, because by the time a mortgage and children come into the picture, a joint bank account can be much easier to balance. #3, build up an emergency fund. This is especially important here in South Florida, as we are no stranger to rapid changes in the job market and also a major disaster like a hurricane. You want to build up about 6 to 9 months of reserve funds, because when a disaster hits, it can be stressful and it can be a tipping point for some couples. #4, don't keep money secrets. Our financial expert says this happens a lot. In fact, a SmartMoney.com survey shows 36% of men and 40% of women recently lied about the price of a purchase. Ladies, it might be that pair of shoes you just bought. Fellas, it might be that jersey you just bought. Our financial expert has a simple solution.
Rather than keep secrets, why not have both spouses simply have a line item on that budget which is their secret spending, and it's an agreed amount, and they can do whatever they want with it.
#5, budget together. When one person doesn't think about what the other is spending, it can weigh down a relationship. Be on the same page. Use a spreadsheet. Write down everything you spend and work as a team.
So one of the things that you want to make sure is that you don't become one of these spouses that just completely checks out about the finances and has no idea what's really going on.
Use these 5 tips to lighten the stress load and make finances a strong point of your relationship. I'm Mike Trim, WPTV News Channel 5.